Welcome to Charts and Hearts. I'm Sarah, and she's Lindsay.
And together we're working our way through an epic list of rom-coms in order to find and categorize tropes in the hopes of creating the nerdiest spreadsheet podcasts have ever seen.
And it's currently February of an even year, which means it's Olympics. So we're doing Olympics month. And kicking it off with, I can't believe it's taken us so long to do this movie.
I know.
The Cutting Edge. This movie slaps.
I know.
So good.
It's so good.
And so 90s, but also, like, it holds up okay. Like, it's definitely a period piece. For lots of reasons. But, yeah, it was amazing. I was pleasantly surprised. And
me too.
Seriously enjoyed watching this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as always, found the swear words jarring, because I've probably 90% of the times I've watched it were either on TV or taped on TV. So, not that there's a lot of swears, but there's a few cases where, like, it's so obvious on the TV that it's, like, dubbed over.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, we had the VHS, so I guess I just was used to it. But as I note further down, I was trying to remember when I first watched this, and who knows, like, I was 8 when it came out, so probably not too long after that. And I was like, even when I was young, let's say 9, I knew that you don't figure skate in competition with dark rinks and spotlights. Yeah, I knew it was wrong. And I was like 9 years old.
Yeah, but the only time they do the dark is in, like, even at competitions is for the, like, gala at the end of the competition. But even then, sometimes it's fully lit.
Yeah, I think it just depends. Yeah, then it's just for Stars on Ice and stuff.
Yeah.
But then
the
watching,
judges need to see what they're doing.
Exactly. And also the spotlights are hard because you need to have the spot so that they can see where they're landing, and if they change it or something happens. Yeah. Anyway. But I'm, like, thinking about it now of, like, when they go on this riff about foreplay. I was 9 years old, and I definitely didn't know what that was.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's no like more or less inappropriate than, like, Dirty Dancing or...
Oh, yeah, no, it's totally fine. And, like,
anything like that.
Did I know what was happening when the girl Pekarovsky was there in the morning? Probably not, but whatever. I knew it wasn't good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was sex, but it was definitely like, oh, people who sleep in this hotel room are married. I mean, I was... again, this is, like, right in that sweet spot of, like, me being a couple years older.
Yeah.
This would have been grade 5. So, yeah. I probably knew what was going on. I don't know. Who knows?
More than I did.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but I love this movie so much. It's probably... this feels like a bold statement, but in this moment, it's my favorite, like, enemies to lovers that we've done.
Ooh, I'd have to look at the list.
I know.
That's rough.
And this might just be recency bias, but I feel like we've had various enemies to lovers that I haven't enjoyed, so this one, or also they were, like,
not really enemies to lovers.
Not really enemies to lovers. Yeah.
Do you know why it's so good? Because it's written by Tony fucking Gilroy.
Which is insane.
It's insane.
I had no idea.
Like, I think I knew it when maybe Andor season 1 came out. Somebody said that, but I knew it in the back of my brain.
Yeah.
But when it came up on the credits, I was like, what?
Yeah. Like, I knew that pre-Star Wars he'd written a lot of, like, very unrelated things. And, like, he's written so much. Like, he wrote Armageddon and Born Identity.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, he wrote a ton of stuff. But it's
Michael
just, like...
Clayton. Like, yeah.
And, like, maybe that's what it was. Maybe it's Michael Clayton that I was remembering that Tony Gilroy wrote, and not this.
Yeah.
But it's just insane to me.
According to his IMDb, this is his first writing, like, screenwriting credit.
God, just coming out of the gate like Alan Rickman. Killing it.
Pretty much. Yeah. So, it's crazy. And it's interesting, too, because in other things, I guess most notably West Wing, but, like, I find Moira Kelly, I don't enjoy her, but I love her in this. I think she's she's perfect. She's perfect. This character.
Yeah.
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 And the the guy
DB Sweeney. Yeah.
is also really good. Like, they somehow got a really good cast who just gelled together. And I also loved that I was reading the trivia, the two leads both decided, like, they figured there would be a sequel, and they sort of both pledged, like, if they wouldn't do it unless the other one wanted to do it. And then, so there have been sequels, but neither of them were in it.
Yeah, because they were bad. I think I watched one, maybe.
Well, I think they didn't have a budget. I think they were, like, direct to VHS.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I definitely have seen the first sequel. I don't know if beyond that, I doubt it, but okay. Do we need to do a plot summary?
I don't think so. Even if you don't know Cutting Edge, I'm sure you know the gist. Yeah. It's a very basic gist.
Yeah. He's a hockey player. She's a figure skater. He's a fuck up. She's type A.
Yeah.
He's, scraping by. She has a very rich dad. And then they skate together and win the Olympics.
Yeah.
And also fall in love.
Of course.
And they do the Pumchenko.
Yes. Yeah. So, yeah, I just wanted to go back to the holding up because I wasn't sure because I hadn't watched it in forever. Because I swear I had the DVD, but I think it's that we bought Paula the DVD. No, and maybe watched it. Probably, we definitely watched it in 2010 before our Olympics.
Oh, yeah.
And watched all of the Olympic movies then. So maybe another Olympics since, but I can't remember. Anyway, so there's like a smidgen of fat shaming, but there's nothing else, including there is zero gay panic in this movie about a Minnesotan man becoming a figure skater. Like, it's insane to me.
Yeah, like his hockey dude bros, when they find out, like, his brother and stuff, who, like, owns a hockey bar.
Yeah. All he says is, are they going to make you shave your legs? Which is, like...
It's like...
Yeah, nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, it's like a little bit effeminate sort of shaming, but it's, very not gay panic, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And I would say, like, if this came out now, there would have been at least, like, her ex-partner, I think, is probably gay-coded, but it's so subtle.
Yeah.
And then, like, maybe the coach, although, I don't know, like, I love the coach so much.
I know, me too. He's flirting with a lot of women at that New Year's party.
Yeah, no, exactly. But no, I'm just thinking, like, he's definitely not at all gay-coded in this, but I was like, would they make him gay?
Would they make him gay? I don't know.
I think that's the whole kind of thing, is, like, his thing is that this, like, pairs figure skating is this, like, masculine, not that you can't be masculine and gay, obviously.
Yeah.
But, like, his whole thing is about that, like, sort of romance and interplay and performance and stuff.
Yeah.
So, like... Yeah, I don't know. I think it wouldn't really matter. But yeah, definitely her ex-partner. And so, yeah, I feel like there would have been, like, more explicitness on that. And also,
I agree. Yeah.
But otherwise, yeah, it's just... Ugh. And it's such a good, like, slow burn, too.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Yeah.
It's
skating and slow burns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
skating, that's not a slow burn.
I was going to say... Those two boys don't know what slow burn, the definition of slow burn.
No. But they slow burn. They're feeling slow burn.
They're feeling slow burn. Yeah.
They're
you probably all know what we're talking about, but I just have a problem with ice skates and kissing now. So the Olympics are probably going to be pretty disappointing.
Pretty much, unless there's something unexpected. Even today, I was walking by the TV in our like lounge at work, and they've been playing hockey because I think there's some hockey something happening. I don't really know what's going on, but it was like an ad with hockey players in it, and I was like, oh, are they gonna have showers and make out now? Like,
I know, as soon as this movie started, because you open on Doug playing hockey, and I was like, oh, I'm just back to this. Like, when does the kissing start?
Yeah. So yeah, ice skates equals kissing. This is the association my brain has now made.
That's what 2026 means so far.
Pretty much.
Okay, so there's a lot of, like, logistical plot holes in this movie.
Oh my god.
The questions about it's New Year's, and then they're, like, super excited to go to nationals in a few months, and then the Olympics are 5 weeks after nationals, and I'm like, none of that math maths, but it doesn't really matter. But it was just like one of those things that I'm like, what are you guys doing? It's very weird, but it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure no nationals just happened because they just announced the Olympic team for Team Canada. So
yeah, it was like the
week
January
ago.
4th. Yeah, very beginning. I was gonna look at like, because this was the what were those Olympics? 1992
Lillehammer.
Olympics, Lillehammer, 1994. So yeah, they were like the exact same time, like February 12th to 27th. So it's not. I was like, because were they later? Oh no, this would have been Albertville?
No, so there's 2 in a row for winter. 92 and 94 were both winter.
Yeah, I know, but I think this was Albertville because Albertville's in France, and they talk about being in France.
But isn't Lillehammer also in France?
No, it's in Norway.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't know. Again, I was 8.
But again, it's like February 8th till 23rd. So again,
yeah,
like second and third week of February.
Yeah,
pretty much. So yeah, the timing doesn't make sense. And then also the timing doesn't make sense because how does this man go from, I mean, he's an incredibly talented skater. Like that's what he's really known for in his hockey. Yeah. He's like meant to be a beautiful skater. He's graceful and strong. But like, that doesn't mean you know how to spin without barfing and like do jumps. Like the most jumps he's done is like jumping up over the boards or like jumping over a puck. Like, yeah. There's
a lot of like comfortability on the ice, but no. And then like it makes extra no sense when you go through a toe pick montage where he can't stay up, and then whatever it is, 20 minutes later he's doing a jump.
I can believe the toe pick because
you just get used to it.
Yeah, like you're used to the behavior, like it's so instinctual, and so like relearning how your feet can move on the ice would be really hard. Not that I know anything about skating, but yeah, like I can kind of believe that. But yeah, being able to jump just magically and land, like even if you had the power to jump, like it's crazy. But you know, and knowing what we know now, like in the 90s, pairs figure skating was vastly more popular and like had way more fans and was like just a tighter competition in general. Whereas like now I mean pairs is still there, but the ice dance is really, I mean, probably at least in our brains because of Tessa and Scott, but also like other competitors as well, like is much more competitive and like popular. So I think it would have been maybe a tad more believable if they'd been doing ice dancing instead of pairs.
Yeah, but ice dancing was so not in America's zeitgeist in the early 90s
because we were coming out of the like
Cold War,
USSR, like Eastern Bloc always winning it, and it was like so rigged. So yeah, there's absolutely no way in 1992 that they ever would have made an ice dancing movie.
And like even in this, they do a little bit of convenient plot rigging of scores. It was really hilarious to see the scores being out of 6. I was like,
I know,
man, those were the days.
Oh, thank goodness this has gotten better. Yeah. Because
as far as we know, we're not in the figure skating, artistic skating world, but
they have to like justify their scores now. At least it's not just vibes.
Yeah,
which is what it was in the 90s.
And I don't like you because you were a hockey player.
Yeah, vibes and politics, and you know you have rock music, so therefore -2.
Yeah, and neon button just sure. Yeah, it was fun to see Calgary at the beginning. Maybe want to watch Cool Runnings. Always. And Doug and Tuffy, who are Canadian figure skaters. Like actual ones, played the Russians for reasons. I don't know. I guess, did America not have pairs figure skaters in the it was a weird choice, but I don't care. Did they film it in Canada? I don't know.
No idea. I don't know anything about the production of this. Well, I guess I do know. So obviously they used it. Oh yeah, they filmed it in Hamilton. So that
just like other figure skaters,
right?
Kissing.
Just skaters, not figure skaters. That would be
hilarious.
That's
what I meant. They could redo the sign. Home of skaters kissing.
Of skaters making out. Where was I going with this?
Oh, Hamilton.
So they filmed it in Hamilton, but no. So they obviously neither of the 2 lead actors knew at all how to skate, and so they had a few months to learn. But so you know, some of it was skating, but then also at the very beginning of production, Moira Kelly apparently broke her ankle, and so they then had to push like all of the skating to the end And so then probably also way more
Body
doubles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then that might have also been part of why they had the like dark performances, because
maybe because it was just easier for doubles. I was thinking that there was one point, I think at the end, it wasn't the Pumpchenko because that's just a silhouette, but it was maybe the thing right before it where he lifts her up, he does it above the shoulder lift, and I was like,
yeah,
well, that's not D.B. Sweeney's profile at all. So yeah, maybe that's what the dark was for. That makes sense.
Just to help, because in the montages it was easier because you could be like, you know, like changing the zoom and stuff, but the performances were filmed more in the way that you would like see it on TV, except for the lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only other plot thing I have is when they're in Albertville, they're staying in a giant mansion with her dad, and I'm like, is this the Olympics?
So,
what?
My
Did they not have Olympic villages in the 90s?
No, they did. I think it was more acceptable. I think some people and some teams still do like pay for their own accommodation outside, but I think it's like it was way more common back then, and I think it's much more like discouraged now by the sort of national teams. Like I don't know, like the like U.S. men's basketball team, for example, has never stayed in the athletes' village.
Wow.
Yeah. But again, I think it's like, I think it was much more like part of the culture then. Like if you could afford it, then you would, and obviously she can. And also then it means that she can stay with like her, like the coach and her dad and stuff. Whereas if they were in the village, it would have just been
they've been separated.
Them. Yeah. But I mean, obviously I have never and will never go to the Olympics as an athlete. But I think like it would be such a huge part of that experience. Like obviously athletics, but I think the experience is like being in community with a like international multi-sport group of athletes. Like
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. The only other thing I have to say is that Trevor Lefkowitz is right. This movie rules, and everyone should watch Ghosts. That's my story.
I know. It's like, why was I thinking about this movie? And it's because of Ghosts.
It's because of Ghosts.
Yeah. Okay. Should we move on to tropes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Kicking it off. He's a fuckboy. He's a total fuckboy. He's like, it's beyond man-child. Like,
it's not an immaturity. It's just a fuckboyness. Like, it's
I mean, there's definitely some immaturity, but it's like immaturity and irreverence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like in the 88, he's late for an Olympic hockey game.
Yeah.
By like 4 hours because he couldn't set his own alarm. And like, and not only could he not set his alarm, he didn't wake up until 1 o'clock. Yeah. And I'm like, what? Yeah. You're peak level of training right now. Like, what are you doing? Yeah. Anyway, it was very annoying.
It was a bit crazy. But he, I wouldn't say like calms down at all, but I do think that like you notice a shift, like aside from them falling for each other, like you notice a shift in his demeanor and his sort of attitude as he starts to love and take the figure skating seriously. Like, I think the like smaller thing where it's also not like a party sport like hockey is. He like seems to really sort of thrive and grow up in that, which is interesting to see.
Yeah, I really like. It's a very quiet journey, but he does it really well. Yeah. And then she's so uptight, and everyone calls her the charming B word. Yeah. And she's, type A and rich and spoiled and all of those things. Yeah.
And she's got a dead mom.
Oh, dead mom.
Was a figure skater.
Yeah. And then to go along with that dead mom, she's got a dance dad who's super controlling, and also Terry Quinn with the worst mustache I've ever seen.
I love it, though. It makes it very clear that he's like, I am not Tony Quinn. I am this asshole controlling father figure.
Yeah. It's really controlling. And then there's like this like stressful empty case where the gold medal's supposed to be. And it's in his fucking office. I'm like, that is her gold medal, sir. I don't care if you paid for everything. That was your decision.
Why would
pay
you
for
have a
everything.
case for a thing that doesn't exist? Like,
I know.
ugh, it's gross.
It's so gross. And I just, ugh,
Yeah.
I hate it. It
Yeah.
really bothers. Like, that's the thing that stuck with me for 30 years of just like that thing being there. I'm like, that's fucking your daughter up so much.
Yeah.
Just having
And
that
just
there.
Whether it's true or not, but you let her feel like the only way to get your approval is
to win
by
a gold
her
medal.
winning hockey or winning a gold medal. Yeah. Like, it's messed up. And like from when she was 12, like,
Yeah. And that entire room is filled with trophies, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. And also, none of those trophies are yours. Terry Quinn, you didn't get a trophy for growing that weird mustache. God. Anyway.
We've got an enemy meet cute, because they literally run into each other behind the scenes at the Olympics, which is weird. Like, how was she backstage at the hockey game?
Yeah, none of that is correct. There would be
I
a
guess
different
unless it was like a
arenas,
rink,
unless there's a
unless it was like a multi
Yeah.
rink kind of thing. But I don't know.
Maybe, but
Seems unlikely.
there's no way that she was leaving practice while the hockey game was starting. So
Yeah,
if it's a shared rink, like that time frame doesn't work. But
yeah, like a shared, like if it was,
it must
there
have
were
been
multiple rinks, but
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. But we do have enemies to lovers,
yes,
and that goes well. It's a really good arc, really good slow burn. Yeah.
We have a lame and boring and super safe, but also such a dick boyfriend. So yeah, she has a fiance who is just like, just a limp wet rag.
Yeah, he's just blah until he's like, "Oh, you got into nationals? Let me barge into this and be like, we're engaged, even though you said no."
And also his name is Hale.
Yeah, I know. Like, dude, go back to Harvard and your circle jerk. Like,
Yeah, no, he's gross.
Yeah, and then we have another girl who he does, I guess, sleep with. Our 9-year-old me doesn't know. But she's there, and she's, of course, their competition as well, obviously.
Yeah, of course. And is dancing with the ex-partner? Yeah. We've got so many montages.
So many montages. There's a montage just about toe picks.
Yeah.
And I love it.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah. Like training montages, them sort of bonding montages, like when they're running and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know how many training montages there are.
Oh,
17.
Gajillion.
And then there's like
the Pomchenko montage.
The Pomchenko montage. Yeah.
Yeah.
So many montages.
So many montages. We've got amazing early 90s clothes. She's in the New Year's party. She's wearing the dress that I always wanted, where it's V-cut in the front and V-cut in the back. Like, I guess you're wearing a strapless bra if you have to wear a bra, but it's just like, for some reason, that was like the ultimate fashion for me. I don't know. The early 90s. And then everybody else is wearing fancy French braids, where you've got the French braid and then the huge bow and the poofiness at the top, and you're like, again, me, I was like, that's the ultimate fancy French braid. That's the fanciest it's ever gonna be. Yep.
Well, and like, so this is around the same time period of like my number one hairstyle in the 90s, which was like the Christy Yamaguchi, like French braid until you have all the hair and then it's a ponytail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good times.
It's like 100% my go-to. I've just realized there was another montage that we forgot of, like them flirtily playing hockey together.
Oh yeah.
So good. We've got the sad, lonely girl skating by herself.
She's very sad and lonely and sad.
So sad. Yeah. And like she has this giant barn ice rink, private ice, and just is like the saddest human because she doesn't actually like skating.
Yeah.
She's doing it because she feels like she doesn't have a choice.
Yeah, and she doesn't have a life. She's literally
she has nothing else. She doesn't have a
sitting
job
in a comfy chair, in a chair next to the ice rink, reading a book with her skates on, and I'm like, just leave. Anyway, so she doesn't even have her guards on because she gets out of the chair, gets right onto the ice. I'm like, what? That's not very good for your ice skates.
Very bad for your skates. Yeah.
We've got a big declaration of love before the big performance that this entire movie's been leading up to, and then Annette ends with a big kiss. It's like all of the things are happening at once, but also I'm here for it because they land the Pomchenko and everything is great.
Well, and it like also as part of the like big declaration of love is like, I love you, so let's do this thing that like could lead to you getting a concussion or worse.
Yeah, just dying. Like, I could not watch the montage because I know that she hits her head at one point. But I was like, I can't watch it. It's too terrifying.
Yeah. No, it's bad.
Yeah.
And we also have them like bonding and getting close over hockey and then also over drinking. Oh,
Yeah.
like her like having a few shots and then like doing a little head tilt to get him to come dance. Like that lives in my head. I like just that little like head tilt of like
head tilt?
the flirty like come dance with me. Oh my god. Love it so much. Yeah.
But why were they using lemons? That's wrong.
I don't know. Limes were expensive. I couldn't tell you. It was France. Who knows?
Also, similarly, I was like, why was I just thinking about a big bowl of limes? And it was, again, back to our boys kissing. When they're in Tampa Bay, they're drinking Coronas and there's no limes in them.
No limes.
But there's a bowl of limes behind them. And I'm like, put some limes in your Coronas. Anyway, this is not a heated rivalry podcast.
Yet.
But maybe it is a little bit.
Yet. Okay. Lindsay, does this movie pass the Bechdel test?
Nope. And like, I'll give it to it a little bit because she is so sad and lonely. Like, she's purposely isolated. And she's purposely surrounded by
probably a technical pass of like her and the
Pekarovsky or somebody. I think she talks to women at New Year's, but they don't have names.
Yeah. No, I mean the like other figure skater.
The other figure skater girl. Yeah.
But like it's not like consequential dialogue. It's just like polite chat, muttering. Yeah. Like they're at a press conference together at one point.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's really upsetting because there's no other women in this except for that girl who's villainized for being the other woman. Yeah. But also like it does make sense that she is surrounded by nobody. Like she doesn't even have a nice housekeeper or something. She has nobody who loves her.
She has no friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's make a pie.
Yeah.
Starting it off with the monster-sized slice. Topic. Like 50?
45? 45.
Okay. 45% topic. Okay, yeah.
90s clothes, but mainly ribbons in her hair. She just always has stuff. Like even there's one scene where they do their free dance and she's just wearing a bun, but then you turn her head and she's got like basically a synchro flower thing pinned to her hair, and I'm like, what if we didn't? But anyway.
Yeah, so many ribbons and bows. 10 or 15?
10.
10, okay. The physics and gravity defying Pomchenko. Or Pomchenko double twist or whatever.
Pomchenko bounce or whatever. So, let's just talk about the physics there for a second. There's no way that you can speed up in like a circular motion, throw a person, and then be able to then catch that person. That is not a physical possibility because that person will go, well, regardless of her being able to then be completely vertical and spin. Yeah. You cannot then be in a position to catch her in that amount of time frame.
Like they do those kind of like flippy things around and then they throw you and you kind of like land, but not, it's very different.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing
they don't get as much height.
Pomchenko-ness is that they throw and she does like a spin and then lands. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of the time I've seen them that they spin, they throw her around and then they slow down and she ends up back on the ice, either on one foot or just like lying on the ice because they can't do it in a competition anyway. Exactly. It is illegal. Legal.
Like 30?
Yeah. Which leaves us 15?
25? 75? 15
for body doubles.
Yeah.
Which, like, if you're not looking for them, you don't notice them. It's just like, you're watching, you're like, that's a lot of shots of people's legs.
Yep. Oh, we've got like rib cage up and hips down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Delightful.
Okay. What's next for them?
I'm on the fence.
Yeah.
I like them together, but they're both going through a lot of changes and they don't have a goal.
Yeah, like
anymore.
I hope that if she genuinely wants to retire from skating that she does and doesn't like stay
because
doing it
of
with
him.
Yeah. So I had like a whole thought on this of like, first of all, it was mostly that I really want them, like way down the line, if and when they are ready to have children, I want them to have a little girl who wants to play hockey. Because I think it would be so cute.
It would be so cute. Oh my god.
Yeah. But I think before that, obviously they both have a lot of shit to figure out. I think like if he genuinely enjoys figure skating, hopefully he is able to like do that not with her, so that she can like figure out her relationship with life skating. Yeah. And like what she actually wants to do.
Yeah. I really like that she has her moment of like figuring herself out and finding herself, and one, it does not cause any issues with her performance in a traumatic way, and it has nothing to do with him. He's not like, I love you, stay with me in skating, and she's like, okay. It's literally they're having a fight about the tech performance. She yells at all of them and is finally like, is at her breaking point, and then she goes away and just thinks and then makes the decision by herself, and like that's a thing that you don't see happening in a lot of movies.
Exactly. Movies. It's not like he doesn't convince her to do the thing, like to include the Pamchenko or to not retire or to like stick through the anything. End of the competition. Yeah. It's like it's completely separate. Like he loves her and they do the thing in the competition.
Yeah, so, and that's entirely her choice. Yeah. I really like how they finish up her arc. Yeah.
So yeah, I feel optimistic about it, but I think if they just like, if she falls back into like, oh well, we won, so I might as well not retire, like, hopefully that doesn't happen, because that seems rife for badness,
problems.
And then Lindsay, what's next for us?
Oh, well, we're going to be talking about a Canadian queer hockey romance, but it's not the one you think it is.
Nope.
We're going to be talking about a movie from the aughts called Breakfast with Scott, which I've never seen, but Sarah has.
I've seen it, like, I don't know, a really long time ago. And I remember it being charming. So, you know.
Yeah.
Might be fun to bring it back.
Yeah, and, you know, everyone's here for the queer hockey Canadian romance. So,
yeah.
Let's just keep going.
Let's just keep driving on that.
Yeah.
Well, that brings us to the end of our episode. You can always leave us a rating or a review wherever you get your podcasts, or you can find us on social media at Charts and Hearts Podcast on Instagram and Threads.
You can also head to our website, chartsandhearts.com, where you can submit your suggestions for rom-coms and tropes for us to add to the list. Did you watch all the Cutting Edge sequels? Tell us about them. Is there a little girl who plays hockey? Because I'm into that. You can also check out our Patreon, patreon.com/chartsandheartsclub. For Olympics month, we're doing Men with Brooms, because that movie is awesome, and Paul Gross is awesome, and curling is awesome. So go watch some Olympic curling, and then go listen to our Patreon episode, and everyone's just going to have a nice, great Olympic time. I love the Olympics. Yay.
Yeah, me too. Like, I don't care about sports, but I love the Olympics.
Yeah.
We would love to hear your thoughts and feelings and hopes and dreams about this movie. And in the meantime, don't pick. Okay, bye.
Bye.